Okay, so Vlad. Oh, you were top, but then you swept with your mid laner, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Against LeBlanc, Ignite you took. What runes do you take? Phase Rush and... Okay, not bad. Good. Alright. So what do you think went bad in this game?
Um. I'm trying to remember. I remember that LeBlanc was down, pretty heavily. Like she was 0-3 in lane, and then somehow got back into the game. I made a couple stupid mistakes and gave her a pretty big shutdown, and so I
Okay.
remember that going bad.
Okay.
Um. And
What rank are you, by the way? I forgot to ask you.
gold 4.
Gold 4, okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also I remember we like got in a really bad fight, and then they like killed 4 of us, and our Warwick didn't contest, like, and both of our Nexus towers fell. And so taking that fight really, like, because we were down, but we came back, and then we like threw it really hard.
So you basically say that you played laning phase kind of okay, but then you choose some
Yeah.
kills away to LeBlanc for no reason, and then
Uh huh.
eventually the fights turned up to be a coin flip, and then you
Right.
lost because I don't know your decision making in situations. Okay, so I
Yeah.
see. This is basically the classic gold, plat, silver, elo mistakes. Nothing
That's
new
right.
here, so we'll try
Uh
to
huh.
fix those. So from the get-go, what I can tell you and what you need to focus on, the most important tip I can give you, is you need to think about this game like a strategy game. Okay,
Uh huh.
so everything you do in this game should be for a reason, with something in mind. Every time you play this game, you want to have a plan in mind. Level 1,
Right.
you want to have a plan at this moment. Now you should have a plan already. Once you get further in the game, have a plan. What do you do? Who do you kill? Who do you
Mhm.
focus? Do you want to
Okay.
scale? Do you want to freeze? Do you want to push the wave? Do you want to slow push? Do you want to deep ward? Everything.
Right.
So everything should be taught in your head before you do it, and you always have a. If you don't have a plan, you just autopilot the game. Okay,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
autopiloting just makes those bad decisions that you just throw the kill for nothing. You just pick a fight that was not good in your favor and just die there. Okay, so if you
Uh-huh.
just think about the game more, then you'll be not autopiloting and not making those mistakes that you just told me about. Okay, so that's not like everybody does this, so it's not too bad for you. You're fine. You can
Right.
correct this easily. So
And I also
let's.
remember the final fight. I used my ult too early, and it was like,
So it's a mechanical misplay there, or what?
yeah, I felt like we could have won the game if I would have held my ult. And
Yeah, well, that's a mechanical thing. We can focus. I mean,
right,
it happens, right? Mistakes happen like this, but what we can
right,
focus on is like the big picture.
the
How we
micro
don't
and
get into
macro
that,
play.
the macro and micro, how we don't get
Hmm.
into that situation, okay? And how we
Right,
play the game properly. So let me
sure.
ask you some questions here.
Uh
What is your plan in this in this matchup? What is your laning phase plan? What do you want to do?
huh. You have to dodge chain at all costs, because if you get hit with it, you're basically dead. Um,
Okay.
you want to out sustain her, because she can kill you really easily, but if you make her use all her mana and you still stay pretty healthy,
Okay.
then she kind of goes and has to either back, or you can just
Yeah.
like push her off CS.
Okay. Yeah.
And so that was kind of my thinking going in, like just out sustain her in the lane, and like as Vlad, you don't really have a ton of kill threat in this lane, I don't think, in my opinion, just because LeBlanc is so mobile.
Yeah.
And like if you play it well, you can kill her for sure. But yeah.
Okay, so what you said so far is very good, not bad. You missed some things though. So
Uh-huh.
you did good in thinking about how you played laning phase in a way that how she kills you, how you kill her, what your strength, what's your weakness. So you said that you don't want to get hit by E because yeah, it's just a death sentence for you maybe, or just a very bad trade. That's one good thing. But you said you also sustain her because you have the Q heal. He doesn't have any healing and he just can
Mhm.
burst you down. So yeah, you just look to use your strengths and their weaknesses. So your strength will be sustain. Her weakness will be having no sustain and being like her strength will be like poking you down in a way that you cannot sustain back up and just have to recall. Just lose the whole
Right.
wave, right? So you're thinking of good. But what I want you to also think about is how you handle the wave.
Hmm.
Okay, that's important. If you just neglect the wave and you just think about the champion, then
Right.
you'll be very behind in the
That's
situation.
right.
All right. So one way we can achieve this, but not being like pushed in and not being missing minutes on the tower and not getting poked for and free whenever he gets a level lead and we don't, then what we want to do is we want to contest the push. Okay.
Hmm.
So in a range versus range matchup, it's more of a poke situation, more of a farm situation, or more of a keep the wave in the middle situation. Okay?
Right.
So that's the thing. You don't want to push in against this guy because you'll be in a rough spot and you cannot this guy is not a ganking jungler, they're Shyvana. But still, you don't
Uh-huh.
want to be too with Vladimir. You always want to try to get a freeze here and just be safe and farm and get to late game because you're a very strong late game champion. That's why
Uh-huh.
you don't want to be taking too much risks. Therefore, what we want to do in this situation, we can just look to contest the push. So therefore, if she pushes the wave like basic attack minions, you also want to push as well. You want to balance
Right.
the
Match
push.
the push.
Match the push in a way that you keep the wave in the middle or pushing towards you just slightly, very slightly. You just want to always try to keep the wave in the middle as possible. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And eventually you'll be able to set a freeze here if the situation is correct. So we'll see.
Mhm.
But first of all, you just have to think about the wave. So what do I want to do with the wave? If I push in fast, that's also okay, but it's also more dangerous for me. It can work in this situation because you're against the Shyvana jungle, which is very weak early game. Okay, so
Right.
you can also get away with try to get full wave control, push in the wave, get level 2 first, push in the third wave and crash the wave, and then recall, and then get a Cheeto recall and get a Dark Seal or whatever. Okay.
Okay.
So you have to think about these things. But yeah, let's see how you play. Enough talking. Let's see. So everybody's in lane. She starts pushing straight away. You see.
Right. I should match that.
You should also match that. You can Q her. That's perfect as well. So Qing her will also push the wave because that means that his minions will focus you.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
And therefore you'll not damage your minions. So that's also pushing. Okay. Try to. By the way, let's see this Q again. So people don't do this often a lot, like don't do this at all. I noticed in low elo. So she pushes, but then you Q without basic attack here.
Uh-huh.
Now you
Auto
basic
Q.
attack now,
Yeah.
auto Q then auto. Okay.
Right.
So always try to auto Q, especially in the beginning of the
Yeah,
game. Your
for
Q
sure.
and auto kind of do the same damage, kind of. You're like close. Okay. So here we kind of took we basic attacked him, but a bit too further up, and we took more damage for minions than we should have. Okay.
Right.
Just basic attack auto is the best thing to do. All right. So is she how she's pushing, like attacking constantly. Now the wave is on. We can push as well. We can try to yeah, to also push. Good. All right. Alright, so now we're doing the plan we had in mind. So now the wave is kind of equal. Not equal totally, we can just work on the minions more. Yeah, it's fine.
Mhm.
But now we're doing okay. By the way, I forgot to tell you about this. So let's think about this from the beginning as well. So, one thing you need to watch out as a mid laner, top laner, whatever. Everyone has to watch out for this. It's where the jungler starts. This guy.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if you're doing this in your games, but you should be doing this a lot. So the way you know where he starts is you need to look at the beginning who leashes this guy. So let's look
Right.
let's look at the
He comes
lanes
to
real quick.
lane late.
Yeah, or like you can look. Let's see. This guy was AFK for a bit. Okay. So we see Renekton straight up in the lane right here.
Mhm.
That means he didn't leash. So we can assume
Right.
that he started here from this moment on. But he can also do a leashless camp. But we don't see bot lane yet.
Right.
So let's look at this more. So now we're just focusing on doing our thing, but also look at the minimap and see when they come into lane and from where they come from. All right. So now we should be focusing on it. And then now you look here. You see this guy coming from this part. Okay. You see this guy coming here. So you can assume that he started here. Okay. It's not like a 100% assumption because it's just an assumption. We don't know. Maybe they fake leashed. Okay. But in
Right.
low elo, they'll probably not think about fake leashing. And also with
Yeah.
Shyvana, she wants to get the leash because she wants to get the farm the jungle as hard as fast as possible. Okay.
Mhm.
So therefore, you can assume that he started here. Therefore, we play in pockets of the lane. So if he starts here, then he'll be, depending on his clear, he'll be here at around 240, 250, 230. Okay. So
Okay.
that's why eventually you want to be at that minute stamp. You can just be around this area. You don't want to hover this. You want to
Like
hover
the right side.
hover the side that is not it's not the jungle is not there. Okay.
Right.
Or you can hover the side that your Warwick is there. Let's say the Warwick was in river here. Then you hover this side. Okay. Always hover the side that is safe. let's say you put a ward here, then you hover this side because you have information here. If you just stay around the side that is not worded, no information here, then you'll be prone to ganks. Probably not in this game because this is Shyvana jungle. But most of the time, in a normal situation, you're dying like this quite a lot. So if you're not doing this, then look to do this from now on. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you see how she's pushing so like quick. So she's pushing a lot here. If we're not matching at all, and therefore look at the wave. The wave has 3 extra range minions. That's
it's pushing hard into me.
It's pretty big advantage. You don't need you need to hold the wave equal here if possible. Because you want to push into anyways. So if you're doing this, then you'll be messing up a lot here. So she is level 2 now. You know we reached level 2, by the way, yeah? Yeah. Okay. So the first minion of the second wave, the first melee minion. Melee minion. Okay. All right. So now she reached level 2, but she didn't like she just used W with level 2. She could have just go forward, get this. Basic attack, W, basic attack, Q, whatever she wants to do. Pop her E if she wants to get E, and you'll be chunked here for no reason. Okay. Now she goes like okay. I'm level 2. I can trade with this guy, but I just used my W, right? So she misplayed here a bit. Okay. So now it's not the end of the world because even if you get pushed like it's not too bad because people would not know how to address this properly. So let's see how you play here. So ideally, just keep the wave as much as possible in the middle and keep the wave pushing towards you, but slightly. You don't want to get her to have a big minion lead. Wave is perfect for us here. It's good. It's frozen, okay? But still, was way better to just hold the wave here as much as possible. But now the wave is like this, okay? And now she's still pushing. So now what we want to do is hold the wave here. This is the ideal spot for our wave to be, okay? But if we're not pushing, then she'll be able to push this fast enough, especially with the minion lead she has. If you're not pushing, if you're not attacking this as well, then we'll be pushed in too soon than we want to. We just want to be here as much as possible. Therefore, we want to just match his push here. We're gonna push it as well. Okay. So we see how we're not doing anything. We're not.
Yeah.
And we're not. We're getting. That. Yeah, because we wanna push because we wanna hold the wave here. So therefore, we wanna just hit minions to have the wave equalized, to not crash it too fast, and wait for the next minion wave to come here again. Reinforce this. If we're not pushing this at all, then this wave will crash, and this minion wave will not be able to come here to break the crash. Okay?
Right. And then she can roam and do whatever
she wants. We cannot hold her here. We cannot just farm safely because then the next wave will bounce back to her. Therefore, if she knows how to manage the wave properly, she can punish us for this. So it's a lot of things we can be wrong here if we're just not focusing on the game. All right. So now you don't really know what to do. You don't really know you don't have a plan in mind. You don't know about this. You didn't know about this when you played. That's okay. Like, people don't think about this, but next time you play, you want to think about this a lot. Okay. Always think about where you want to hold the wave, how you hold the wave there, right? How you do it in the first place by just attacking the minions, holding there as much as possible until the next wave comes. Okay.
So with like a range or say I'm Vlad and playing against a melee matchup, I want to try to because Vlad's really weak early, obviously, but like usually you want to try to abuse the level 2, but with Vlad, how would you play that, I guess?
So it depends on the melee champion you're up against. In the situation with a range champion versus a melee champion, what you can do, you can get wave control more easily because you can, if they want to push, you can just auto attack them and Q them. Okay, he's not that oppressive in the laning phase, the Vladimir, but he still can do it. Okay, so what I would do against a melee champion, I will try to get wave control. I will try to push in the slow push the first 2 waves and then fast push the 3rd wave. If I'm allowed by the jungler. Let's say this guy was like a Twitch jungle, then I don't even push. I just stay back and let the wave push. I don't want to mess around with the Twitch jungle. Okay. If it's a farming jungle like a Shyvana, then I can of course maybe do this. Okay. And also if you let the wave push to you as against a melee champion, it's not bad either with Vladimir. Okay. Because Vladimir just wants to farm and just wants to scale. He's not a very good champion early levels, but you have more options depending on who you're playing against, what your jungler is as well, if he can help you or not. If you get like in a bad spot here, that's what you want to think about. Okay.
Yeah. And I don't value CS enough, which it's a real problem.
Yeah. So that's the thing about Vladimir. Your goal should be scale to late game, get CS properly, hold the waves in a good spot for you in a way that you get you farm safe, and they're in a dangerous spot, and they cannot roam. If they roam here, we have a freeze here, they'll lose a whole minion wave or maybe more. Okay, so that's why you keep them in lane like this. Okay, or you can keep them in lane by pushing into them a lot, but that won't be able to. You won't be able to do this a lot here, especially against like a.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do this after you get like a kill or two. Okay, you get like some advantages. Also, minion advantages are also good to have. So now, let's see. By the way, with melee champions, like if you're playing as melee champions, you want to punish them for every CS they go for if you can. So if they go for, the cannon will about to die and they want it, then you go basic attack, Q them, basic attack, phase rush out. Okay. So you want to punish them a lot in a Ranger's melee champion. But you have Q here. Okay. Now the wave is still in a good spot for us. Yeah, it's still here. It's still freezing. Cannon minion wave is here. So it's good. She didn't like commit to the full push. She doesn't know what she's doing. Okay. But still, you want to know about this next time. Good. Wave is in a good spot too. Now we kind of get some attacks on the minions here just to counter the push. That's also good. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely being conscious of like
the wave,
the minion wave, and having control of it, not just
autopiloting. Yeah. So this is this went good because this hit them pushing up, and we also attacked the minions here, and the wave is a good spot for us again. So you're playing good so far. Maybe just you could have sneaked in more basic attacks on this guy, and also could have like maybe
Q autos and Okay.
Also, you can pop your potion here because you want to be here as much as possible. If you're too low HP, you cannot hold this freeze. Therefore, pop your potion and be healthy to get this mission done. To get the freeze here as much as possible. And also try to kill the wave as much as possible as well. Missed the minion there. If he does this, also basic attacker, basic attack, E, whatever, do your freeze. Just don't let her get free trade with you. So this is how she wins. She pokes you too much and you cannot sustain back up. Okay? You just sustain is not that big of a deal early game. Therefore, you want to take some good trades in. Okay. So TP here, you cannot do anything. Trim the wave now. So here she lets you trim the wave. The wave is too huge now.
Right.
Crash into the tower. You miss those two minions here. Okay. Sustain back up. You walk forward to get a Q. That's fine. Keep hitting the wave again. Basic attack E. When you just basically eat this minions right here. Okay?
Yeah, would have gotten it, but
just a small farming. This one as well we could have gotten easily.
Yep.
That's just a small like farming mistake. I won't judge you too much on this. It's just mainly how you want to play. Okay. She gets a very good trade on us here. We're basically. By the way, we didn't talk about this. So remember when you said you probably have no kill pressure against this guy? So why take ignite then?
Right. Okay.
So
TP would have been better, you think?
So ignite is good when you know you'll have some crit pressure and you know you'll use it properly to just get some crit pressure on the opponent. But you just said yourself that you cannot kill this guy. You can if she messes up and you get some good trades in, okay? But if your plan from the beginning is that I cannot kill this guy, I can just farm and whatever, then why not just take TP?
Right. TP, I guess that, like you said, I was autopiloting, just kind of
So TP,
flash ignite.
Yeah, like the basic, right? But the thing about TP is a better summoner spell than Ignite. Ignite is good as well, but also is good only if you use it a lot early game to get kill pressure in the lane. But now we're not having kill pressure. We're in the matchup. We're probably not grant us kill pressure if he plays right. Okay, therefore having TP here will mean that we can get recalls, keep him in lane, keep your freeze here, get back to the lane. Like let's say she struggles to push in this wave and you recall and TP back to the lane here. You hold the freeze here. She's low HP, low mana because she just fought you. You're full HP with items bought. She has no TP. She needs to back off. And then she loses the whole mini wave here and the freeze will still be here. Okay? So freeze teleport is very good summoner spell. Especially mid game to late game as well. You can go side lane. You want to farm as much as possible with Vladimir, okay? Therefore you want to go side lane, get in the push in the waves, and then you have TP in case they needed you for a fight. Okay? So as a superior summoner spell. What does Ignite do for your late game? It's not that big of a deal, okay? So it's way better to have TP. But let's say you're against like a champion that you know you have some kill pressure on, okay? Then you can also have Ignite. That's okay, okay? But you want to think about what you take. Let's say always think about okay, I'm against LeBlanc. Can I just take teleport and just be safe in lane and not have a kill pressure, but be safe in lane, farm, and then try to hold her in lane as much as possible? I can, yeah. Can I just take Ignite against like I don't know, a Zed and try to outplay him? Yeah, I can do that as well. Okay.
Right.
So it's just depending on always try to think about your runes like this as well. Let's say you're against a melee champion. You want to get Scorch maybe because you want to profit off. If you want to push the wave, you want to get Scorch because you want to push him as much as possible. Try to harass him. Okay, so always do your runes and your summoner spells depending on who you're playing against and what your plan should be. Okay. So that's the thing. Now we just Q the minions, get some HP back. So you see how like we trade HP for mana here. She will run out of mana soon, and if we can succeed to just hold this wave here as much as possible, she'll have to recall. And if she recalls, she just loses the whole wave. Okay, you freeze here. That's why it's so important to have a freeze here for longer. We give ourselves free. So we just go back in there. Let's go back here. So we use our Q here. And we don't have Q up at the moment. 5-second cooldown. Why are we walking up?
Right.
Because you know her things are up soon. So like, look at this. So we took the basic attacks in the Q there for no reason. Yeah. And we just because we didn't have Q up, so you could just stay back, wait like 1 more second extra, and when she kills you for the trade, then you Q her as well, and you win the trade.
Right.
So you walked up for no real reason when you didn't have Q up. Okay. And now look, now you Q, but Q the minion. You cannot kill her in a trade. That's fine. I mean, it's not a terrible thing in the world. She uses flash here, and you just didn't die, so that's perfect.
Right.
So let's see what you do now. It's very important. Yeah, flash. Flash? Okay, that's fine. I mean, you don't want to waste flash.
I figured that he would have got.
Yeah. But
I didn't get any kill.
I wanted the kill though. But, yeah.
Yeah. So you think it's worth it to flash on her to get the kill myself there?
No.
Okay.
No, but it's just
the greed.
Yeah, it's just the pain. That's fine though. It's not worth it. That's fine. Okay, you did good. Now if the wave was in an okay position, if the wave was better here, what you could have done
is just instant recall.
Is just let the wave like recall, like 3 minions extra, then you just recall and come back lane with a wave still frozen. Okay.
You said if there's 3 minions extra?
3 extra is the safest bet. Yeah, 3 extra. Right. If it's too many minions, then the wave will push too hard and it will crash. If it's too less minions, then the wave will bounce back. So 3 is my idea. If you're top lane and it's here, you need 4.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but here the wave wasn't like it was complicated to know if it crashes or not. So maybe if you didn't attack this minion, maybe it would have been good. Okay, because the wave was in a good position, you didn't have to push it, and she loses more. But that's fine. Okay, now the wave is broken, so now we just have to push. That's fine.
Right.
Push as fast now you have to push it as fast as possible. It's a pushing competition. Okay, think about it like this. And while you're pushing this, you want to hover this side because you have information here. You don't know where if this guy is here or not. But you know if he's here. He's not here, so you can just push to this side. Attack as minions as much as possible. Keep basic attack in. Your E is up. No, it's not. Okay. Basic attack. And you don't have to walk this way. I don't know why you walk this way. Just basic attack and back as fast as possible. It's a race, you know. You just have to be here as much as possible. You don't need to recall here. You can recall right here. It's fine. Nobody will, like, Shyvana will not be able to do anything to you. And you'll be able to recall without this guy doing anything. Okay? I
remember in this game, I, like, after LeBlanc died by either the jungler or, like, I would kill her, I think I died twice to, Shyvana.
Okay, so
like,
maybe
for no reason.
Maybe it's the positioning in the lane that got you.
Right.
By the way, you're standing too much here in the recall. Like I mean, you know this, right? Who knows what happened? But just be in lane straight away. Yeah, goodbye. Not bad. If you had money for a pink ward, it would have been even better. But refill potion is good to have, especially when your plan is to just out-sustain this guy. Okay. And it's not bad to have. It's like even if you're Vladimir, you still need the extra sustain in the early game. Okay. Also, viable buy will be potion pink word instead of this, but this is also good. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Or just pink word, just not to get the potion, depending on the situation. But this is good, not bad. You queuing this minion is not good because you know she walks forward to get a trade with you, and you just use Q on the minion. You have Q the trade with her. So every time you just Q the minions whenever you know you're not about to trade, or you just need to heal back up and you're safe. Let's do like Q here. But if you just Q here when she walks towards you and you know she wants to trade, then you just you just trade an ability for nothing. Okay?
Right.
You don't have the Q for her. Look, so you don't do any damage to her. Basically, Q her, whatever. Okay. So wave is kind of crashed. This way minions are weird here, but they will not crash. That's good. But the wave will probably crash in the end because the RNG just makes it in a way. But that's fine. again, we walk forward. We don't get the Q on her, but we just still Q the minion. You get basic attack. Do you know that your E will hold the Q in power for longer?
Longer, yeah.
Okay, you can do that as well.
So
If
bait that and yeah.
We horrible. Like two hits and then basic attack, man. Come on, man.
Come on.
Don't do me like this, yeah.
Oh, I've never watched my own replay before, but it's hard to watch.
Okay, full commit here. Not bad. It's okay. Flash on him. Flash on him. There we go. Right, good. So random now to his roam. God does the kill here. Very good. You push in this wave. She misses the whole wave. It's perfect for us. Okay. We get a plate here as well, maybe, depending on where the Shyvana is. We have Warwick here. Therefore, we're safe to get a plate, maybe. We just wait for Warwick to be here. We see him. Now we stay topside. Don't stay here. Just stay topside. And now whenever this guy comes, we can just run towards our Warwick. Okay?
Yeah.
But she's level 5, so you're fine. And imagine if you were here right now.
Right.
Easier.
Warwick could have gotten there.
Yeah. And also you die here. So, like I said, just slide.
I didn't even see her, or Warwick ping.
So slide position.
That definitely could have been avoided.
So yeah, exactly. So like I said in the beginning, remember? You want to play towards the side of the map that have information on. And your jungler is on as well. This guy is right here. This guy will help us.
Super important.
Yeah, super important because you'll just die for no reason like this. Okay?
Yep.
So here, instead of being here, you could have been here. This guy could not jump. You see this guy? Keep running towards this side. This side. Don't queue her. This side.
If I would have just ran.
This guy would have been here and help you. Easy kill here. Level 4. Yeah, so could have been avoided just because of positioning. Okay, in the lane. Wow. You hate to see it. Level 4 working against level 6 Shyvana, and you got mauled down.
Destroys her.
Yeah, that's where we got the game for you. And now because we die here, we lose. Like we give a kill, we lose pressure. We lose some minions here. I mean, not too much because she'll never be able to push it fast enough, and we can walk. But still, death for no reason. Yeah. Goodbye. We want the CDR items first. The trinket ward is good. Pink ward, sorry, is good. So we miss minions here, let's see, and for no reason. We don't even die and give her the kill, but also miss quite a lot of XP. The melee minions are worth double XP than the range minions. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So now no flash on both sides, no ignite. You should know this. You should time your summoner spells, by the way, like the opponent's summoner spells. And now let's see the situation. So now where you want to position. So you come to the lane. You don't put a word. So now you have time before you come to the lane right here. After you push in the wave, you can get a word down. So you know where to play, what lane to play.
Stick to that.
Yeah, and now you can, from this information you have, you can just play towards bot side a bit because you have Warwick here, but he is gone now. So now it's just the coin flip wherever you stand. Okay.
Right.
But what happened to this trade? I didn't. Wait, what happened here? So we're full HP.
I pooled really badly. I don't think I dodged anything with the pool, and it especially with Vlad, if you use the pool bad, that can ruin the trade. Yeah.
So again, you kill the minion.
I thought she was gonna chain maybe.
You kill the minion. She goes on you. You have nothing to fight her back with. Just basically the minion. Basically the minion. Yeah, and you have refillable potion if you wanna heal back up. So when they want to go for trades, you don't want to queue the minions, okay? And you know she has W up and everything. She wants to go for trade, okay?
Right.
Because she wants to outpoke you out of the lane and just force you to back or just dives you. Right. Again, we don't have W up and we go for this. Okay, this is risky. Okay.
Right.
So here we just eat the whole thing. We don't die because she's not. If she was a bit stronger, she would die here. Okay.
Right.
So don't walk up when you don't have abilities up. You don't have W up.
Yeah.
Okay.
No reason to.
The Q was not empowered either, so no reason to walk up. Just stay back. The way we push into you anyway. Okay. And now we don't want to be in this position. So now we cannot sustain anymore because if you try to Q the wave, you'll probably die. Okay. I mean we get our W up soon now, but still. Now you can also do is R her straight away. R this way.
Yeah. Just for the HP.
Yeah. Did you miss the R?
No, I think I got it.
You got it. Yeah, good. Okay. Oh, good job. Good boy. Perfect. Yeah, good. So, took a bad trade, but it all ended up okay in the end because we got the R on him and the guy was here.
Right. It could have been avoided from the start.
Could have been avoided. I mean,
You know.
it's fine. In the end, it turned up well because
Right.
But maybe this guy wasn't here, and maybe
Uh-huh.
So it's just how you play. You need to play correctly every time.
Right.
Maybe
Exactly.
sometimes they work. Sometimes oh you pull.
And
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I was just trying to push the wave out, and right as I pulled, I saw her. I'm like,
So
shit.
I had this in my previous session as well with the Fiora top. She W to just clear the wave as fast as possible without knowing where the
Uh-huh.
jungler is, and
And
she
then
will
just
get cut.
died.
But yeah, so
Right.
as well here, like Fiora W and Vladimir pool, same thing. If you use it, you need to be 100% sure you're not getting
Right.
ganked.
Right.
Okay, so now you don't have any information. It's dark. It's dark. Night is dark and full of terrors right now, and we just don't care. We just EW hello, and then straight away, instant karma right here.
Instant jump, right? I'm
Yeah,
like, ah.
and we just basically give her 2 kills for no
Yep.
reason. Two
Right.
of your deaths were for no reason. Very avoidable.
Uh-huh.
You wanna fast push this wave, but if you hold on to your W, you can basic attack her, maybe Q her, phase rush out with the W. Okay. While playing Vladimir, you need to think about your phase rush a lot.
Yep.
How to activate, how to proc it in a way that you also run away properly. Unfortunate. And also we lose 1 minion. Okay, not too much, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. What did you buy? Okay. They get the dragon here. Red team. Shyvana. Yeah. Your top lane is dead. Top lane is doing okay, not bad. Against the Renekton, it's pretty hard matchup. Okay, now we're starting to get a bit stronger. Basic attacker. Basic attack Q. Every time basic attack. You're missing some basic attacks here.
Uh-huh.
They matter a lot before late game. Don't go here. It's dark. Oh no.
Yeah.
It started up okay. Not bad.
Uh-huh.
Let's look for it from the beginning.
Yep.
So she doesn't have Luden's Echo. You have your CR items. You're pretty strong at the moment. She still stays here. Okay. She wants to get the plate here maybe, but you're in the lane. You kill the minion and then you eat her. That's good. You have your Q up soon. Basic attack Q, basic attack,
Yep.
basic attack. Yeah.
I
Why do
didn't
you pull
anything.
this?
Yep. She queued me. I figured she would W, but I guess I wasn't paying attention to her cooldowns like I should have been.
She's W right here.
Uh-huh.
She's W right here. She has a big cooldown on W. And now this pull is nothing. So I know you can do the E pull thing, but doesn't mean you have to do it every time. Okay.
Right.
So bad pull usage. No, you cannot sneak in 2 more basic attacks here. I'm pretty sure in this situation. And also here, she's running here. She also flashed. We cannot catch her anymore. And if we try to catch her, probably Shyvana will be here.
Shyvana's right there.
we have no vision. No, we don't know where he is. We don't want to make aggressive plays without knowing where the jungler is. But this is a fine.
Right.
This is risky, a bit risky, but it's fine because we fought here. But once she gets to this point, it's over. You waste her flash. It's good for you. You won.
Yeah.
But why go for it in the dark here? She
Right.
can kill you. W will be back soon. And also, you don't know where Shyvana is. Okay.
Yep, should just backed off immediately.
So now you get punished for this. Yeah. And 1 more death could have been avoided.
Right.
Maybe, I mean, it's okay. But it's a 0-3 LeBlanc killed you. Like, how do you feel
Yeah.
about this, man?
Right, it feels bad.
I think pretty bad. Pretty bad, yeah. So, yeah, if we're ahead, I mean, we're not ahead, but if you're ahead and you die like this, you'll be way behind because in League there's a very good system to get back into the game once you fall behind. Shutdown gold,
Right.
more
Shutdown.
more XP from when you're high level and you die to lower level guys. Okay, so more death time or whatever. So it's a lot of punishment if you just don't hold on to your lead. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just random things that are happening here. Yeah, so comes mid. Yeah, so
Classic.
ball lane. Yeah.
Classic gold things, you know.
Yeah, I mean it happens everywhere. Trust me.
Yeah.
We have no. We have this guy here. Yeah. Yeah. Look to. Yeah, I mean your zoning was pretty hard. I don't know what you're doing here. So maybe you're scared
I
of the
know.
Shyvana. So this play to go for in the first place. This guy is here.
Uh-huh.
Shyvana is not on the map yet. We don't know where she is. She could have been here for what I know. Okay.
Yeah.
This guy is here. We only have this guy here. These guys are here as well. So go with this play with caution.
Right.
Go
Super
here.
risky.
Risky. This guy comes, but like I said, we don't know where Shyvana is at the moment. We can go for this hover, but we don't want to full commit. But now we can stay here and try to zone off or off, because if Shyvana comes, we can just go away here. Okay. So just positioning. Now why are we walking here? He just windwalled this.
Right.
So you're not doing here anything here. We're not contesting this. We're not pushing her out. We're not scared of Shyvana either, because here is better than here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. She gets this, and play is over. Okay. So merely positioning, your positioning here on the play is bad. So position
Right.
yourself in a safe spot here.
Yep.
Also zoning her off the thing. Also try to this guy won't roll. You cannot do anything here. And also don't go here, which might put you in a bad position to just him
Right.
R'ing here. And this is he cuts off your point here. And also this spot they have this here, and also this guy might be coming from here as well. So this is a
Right.
safe spot. Warwick was coming too. So a slight positioning error in the play.
Okay.
Oh wow. Shyvana's bot.
This is I remember this play. This is just bad. Or is it this one? Oh shoot.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind. There's one, I think it's after this, where I pulled really bad and just died. But
So this play, by the way, you go for full commit here without knowing where the jungler is again.
yeah.
Full commit. You just don't even trade a bit. Just full commit. You don't know where she is at the moment. We don't see her. You don't basic attack her here at all. I don't know why. She's in your range. So you full commit here, but you see Shyvana now. So you basically do this before seeing Shyvana. Okay.
Right.
So this is not good to full commit when you don't see the jungler. Okay. If you have information, then you can go for it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, whatever. I mean, she kind of told you that this is the real one, and you still want for this a bit.
Dude.
Yeah, but that's fine. Pop the Rift Herald here, dude. Oh, wow. He's dead. Oh. He's dead, yeah, like I said.
I maybe could have gotten there to help, but I was pretty low.
Let's analyze this again.
Uh-huh.
So him doing this is weird. You get a kill here. You're low. You don't have anything up. You have flash up, but that's it. And him, like he saw Shyvana here, and then he R'd straight away here to get this. So this guy's for bot, so this is safe to go for right now.
Uh-huh.
So right now I would have backed, because I see this guy doing this. I just walk towards him. Maybe I
Right,
salvage the play, because this is no risk for me. So you want to help your team, but if you're risky, you don't want to help it. But this is no risk for me, because this guy is dead, and this guy the guys are bot lane. No one can stop me from this play. I don't have to full commit. I just have to be around. Maybe I can get something.
The show. Yeah.
So you could have been here.
Yeah.
Flash on him. EQ. He's maybe dead. But again, this is a weird play, and if you back here, it's not too terrible. But like I said, this is not risky if you just are here. Okay. So it's not risky for you. Just you can do it. Also, the death timer is big, so that means you have time to just do whatever extra play and then back, and you don't lose anything. Okay. Because let's say this was early to the game, then you just recall straight away to get the good back and go back into the lane. If you just stay too much, you'll lose the good back timing. That's more important. But now it's bigger death time for him, so you have more time to do whatever you want. But yeah, this is a slight thing here. But again, it's not the safest play to go for. Okay, but we can just hover and see how it goes. Okay. This was weird too. Like he just jumped. Like what? I think he just wanted to kill her himself.
Yeah.
But I think he was like he was pretty cocky. But the level 4 against level 6 fight, he just won. But eventually this guy outskills. So. And she gets played. We lose. I mean, then we just. What happened to us?
I backed.
Yeah, but We're AFK for a bit.
I don't know what I was doing.
Oh, hello.
There he is. There we go.
So for this little Facebook check, we basically lost
That's right.
2 plates and a whole mini cannon mini wave, and yeah, it's so maybe I don't know. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
So it's a mistake, but I don't know. All right, that's fine. Wow. Well, it was all planned.
That's right. It was a bait the whole time.
Yeah. Well, good for us. We got a shutdown goal. We burned Summers though for this, but why is this guy low HP? I don't know.
I didn't know either. I was like, what could he have been doing?
Let's find out. Magic of replay. Oh.
What?
She did those, and she has crafting pods, so that'll help her a bit. But yeah, whatever.
I guess questionable, but
I think she was like,
right.
She farmed my mid lane. So what do I do now? I take her fucking raptors. That's what I do.
Right. Exactly. You take red and blue buff.
Maybe just take blue buff here, better. Like you don't get damage, but you can just kite it. But the raptors are. Oh, her clone gets popped too. Oh wait, whatever. That's a brutal one. All right, this is who you're losing against, by the way.
Feels bad.
It does feel bad. Okay, let's keep going with this. So level 10, we get extra 10% CR from Transcendence. I think we have it, right? Yep. Yeah, we have it. Okay, so we're pretty strong now. We have our protocol completed. Pretty strong. Let's see. By the way, what you can do when you're fed, Vladimir from the beginning. Let's say you get some kills, you can rush Sorcerer's Shoes and rush the thing with the component from Morellonomicon that gets you pen, and you can go for this build if they don't go for MR, and you'll be popping HP bars left and right.
All right. So the Oblivion Orb.
Oblivion Orb and the Sorcerer's Shoes will give you true damage in your abilities if they don't build MR, and true damage feels to go with Vladimir. So you can go that as well, that route. It's this is the standard one, okay, not bad.
Yeah,
but you can try.
I usually go the Phoenix Codex and then Proto Belt and then Death Cap.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good build. But like I said, if you like getting
Oblivion Orb,
getting free kills from the beginning, and you know they don't build MR like this guy, then you can go for that as well. Sorcery Shoes first, and then Oblivion Orb.
Would you say if you're like Giga Fed, you go that route, or would you go the Death Cap route?
If you're Giga Fed from the beginning, you go that route, and you get red abaddons as well, of course.
Right.
So this is the more of a niche build, like I told you about. But this is the standard one. This is good. No. This is good build.
Right. Okay.
What I told you about with the double pen is also a viable one, but it's more a niche one.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you just want to stay safe, you just go for this one and just Abaddons. Abaddons now is so strong if you get it now, but it's hard to get it. But it's doable.
This is where I end.
Oh.
I don't know what I thought I had flash or something, and yeah. Oh god.
So every wave management we talked about just goes out the window if you do this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing I can give you a tip on. So a very important thing about if you want to play well and improve, is you want to be consistent.
Yeah.
This is not consistent.
That's where I struggle.
This is not consistent. This is just coin flipping and just going for random stuff. You don't need the skill. You don't need the skill. It's whatever.
Right.
Get the winning
Especially
waves.
if you like my op.gg, like I'm either playing really well or getting like smashed into the ground. And I definitely lack the consistency.
Yeah, so that's the most important part. Challenger player will also always be consistent. There are some people that like just focus on mechanics a lot, like a Riven player that just go randomly, waste their time, just will jump over the things and just do random plays. That can work, but why not just be consistent? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the best thing you can do?
Okay.
So this is not consistent. Just go for plays that are safe. Plays that are like will get you stuff. Like let's say there's a fight, you have TP and there's a fight here, and you are here, but your team gets caught, and you TP in the fight anyway. Then that's not consistent. You lose the fight and you die as well. You maybe kill them,
lose TP,
die. Don't push the wave. Don't get tower pressure. Don't get anything, and just waste TP here and die as well. So maybe it works out sometimes, but if you just know that your team got caught and they died, then why TP? Just go do your consistent play. Don't do the risky one.
Right.
Once you get like you're confident in your 1v5 potential, with you get a huge. You have like 10 CS per minute and some kills, and you have your items, and yeah, you can go for more risky plays, but just not too much, just a bit. Just you need to know your limits. Okay. So far, look at your CS. 50 minutes into the game, 76 CS.
76, not great.
So the CSing will be dependent on how the game goes. If there's a bloody game like it was so far, every time fight, jungle fight, then your CS will be lower, of course. Okay, but still,
it should be higher than that.
It should be higher because we just died a lot of times for no reason. We also AFK here. We lost the whole minion wave. Okay.
Yeah.
So it all adds up. Okay.
For sure.
And where did you put your pink ward, by the way? You bought one in the beginning, but I don't remember where you put it. So the best spot to put them is depending on how if you're ahead or behind in the matchup. If you're even, let's say even or a bit ahead, you can put it here and trinket ward here. Always protect your pink ward with your trinket ward. Okay, so you have time to react if they want to take it. If you're behind, you put it here, the pink ward, and trinket ward here. If you're ahead, you go deep ward. You go pink ward here or you pink ward here, and you trinket ward their raptors or their red buff or their golems. If you're so ahead, okay. Depending on the situation, but most of the time this is the standard one. Trinket ward here, pink ward pink ward here, and trinket ward here. And let's say you want to focus the side of the map. Let's say your bot lane is winning, then you want to ward this side. Yeah. Let's say your bot lane is losing, you want to ward this side if the top lane is winning. Okay. So just ward the strong side of the map, not the weak side. If you ward the weak side, you'll be contested on the wards, and you cannot do anything about it because if you try to contest the ward, these guys will come and fuck you up.
Right.
That's the general idea of how you want to ward. So this from this moment. By the way, this guy is here. Stand here. Again, same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, good boy. Okay, he's a very nice jungler.
He is.
Finishes the kills for us. Pretty nice. All right. Again, this guy is here. We hover this side. We look at this. Shyvana is here. We can look to, if we just stay in this side, we can look to respond fast, which you did. Yeah, plays over this point. This is risky. Shyvana might be here. Yeah, so let's see till the end. Oh, she goes dragon. Never mind. I mean, still.
And I should have ignited the Yas and tried to kill him first.
So let's look at this from the beginning and see how you should have thought about this. So.
Right.
We see them fighting here. Now we have her this side. Yeah, after this here. This guy you see this guy here. He goes right here, so you can assume safely that he's going here. Okay. And now you go for this. You see them higher. You know that the Shyvana will probably be here. You have it's very rare that she goes right here. Okay. So now when you look at this guy dies. Shyvana might be here, and you still go for this here, and you also pull here. And if the Shyvana was here, you were dead. Yeah. So Shyvana just took a very weird route, but this is not your information. You don't have this information yet. So this is, you can let this go. So this is a situation where they end, and you cannot help them. This guy just going here and then went here. This is random because this guy she's supposed to go here, but I think like he just took a weird pathing. And now if we go for this, it's coin flip. It's just not consistent. Just pushing the wave. You kill that guy. Then I hear the mini wave. This plays over like when you hovering, but then you see this guy just dying straight away, and then you see this guy coming here, the Shyvana, like around here. Right. So you should know that this plays over and just go to your push the wave. And now you just you also got a kill here, but it's not worth it, is it? You trade kill for kill for nothing. You use ignite. The wave is not pushed. This guy gets a kill. We're out of the map again. This guy comes to the lane back and just pushes the wave. We don't get the wave here as well. So you see how we're now being consistent, and that costs us a lot. Okay. So that's what happens in this game. I'm pretty sure. So from this moment on, learning wise, it's pretty doomed. It's pretty over. Okay. So a lot of mistakes happen that could have been fixed easily. That will like see that you're not being here, not pushing the wave. I mean that they haven't pushed the wave, lost the tower. only for us getting a random fight here, which might have turned out without even getting a kill, because Shyvana would have been here, and also we just get a kill, we use Ignite, and we die. So we trade a kill for nothing.
Right.
Okay, now this is gone. Now you mainly want to go side lane and let the guys go here, but they didn't take the bot lane turret yet, so they can also be bot. That's fine, whatever. Now this is where the TP comes in clutch. If you have TP now, it's very good because you can be silent with no real punishment.
Yeah.
Because you can just TP back into every fight. But yeah, now you just have to clear the waves, get as many resources as possible, work towards your Rabadons. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, you're fine. You have your phase rush and your pool. Put a word here, which is worded. I don't know what the next objective is. You check Rift Herald, okay. Shyvana's bot side. We see Shyvana bot. Shyvana bot. This guy is here. This guy is 2 and 5. Shyvana is 4 and 2 with a lot of farm. If we take this fight here, it's not bad for us. Okay. So it says the situation. Okay, Shyvana's bot. She's the jungler. She's very fed. Our Ezreal is not here, but he's very weak at this point. So this is a good fight to go for in the first place. He Rs, misses the R. We know this. You have your use your R before I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't have
Doesn't
it.
matter. And now playtime's not bad. So this play should have been quick because you know you're on a timer when the guy is here.
Right.
So that guy right there. Wait, let me fast forward this. So you check the Rift Herald here, okay. Shyvana shows bot side. Your guy is not here either. So if you go for this quick, then it's a good fight to go for. Let's see how you play from the beginning to see. So you go for this. You R him for. I don't think you should be Ring this ever. Just focus on this guy.
I agree.
Clear this guy.
Yep.
This guy can hook this guy in. He's dead. Just he's very out of position at the moment. R here was for nothing.
Yeah.
Pull
wasted.
was probably for nothing too. He R'd this. No R. This guy cleared the wave. He's no longer here. He's coming. Timer. This guy flashed in. You go for this guy here. You cannot kill him. You flash for this as well. It's aftershock. And this guy's here. So this was a good play to go for, but you kind of pushed it a bit too far, and that thing cost the team as well to also commit too hard. Well, you could have just committed to the thresh with face shaking you here. E him, slow him. No, this would just kill him. R with a Warwick, free kill, get this objective, because they cannot contest 4v5. Okay, and easy. But now we just overstayed the play, and Shyvana got here, and just we lose. That's the thing. So always assess the situation, see if it's right or wrong, and play accordingly. But here you just R this for no reason. Like, wait, let me see again, just to put more salt on the wound. So his wind wall is. Wait, where did you R him? Oh, I think. Look at this. This guy's right here, face checking you. He's still walking here. Your team is not in position yet. But you do this, you kill him, and then you R him. And you know he has wind wall up. Like, he didn't use wind wall. This is you just. Why did you R here? Like, you Q him, and then here E will get blocked by the wind wall. Or he just not even reach him, right?
Yeah.
And then you pull. Pull doesn't make anything. Doesn't get you anything. Just waste a good, waste 20% of your HP, and also waste the best summoner's the best ability, right? And your kit.
Right.
And then play gets delayed. This guy R's for nothing. This guy gets away, and it's a disaster. Okay. So slight mechanical error turned into a macro error, turned into a Baron, and a Rift Herald actually. Baron is not up, unfortunately. Okay, and it's a disaster. And now look at our CS, 96 CS. We're not catching side lanes.
Right.
Like now you're supposed to go clear this wave and then look to go side lane if you can. Because this wave is getting killed for nothing. Just go for this. Just go for this. He has W.
Right.
Why just go? We lose cannon mania here. And also we go back to this. He flashed, but like I said, just go for waves. Don't go for random stuff. You know she had W up. You know this is a... Again, we start coin flipping again. Turns out okay, this coin flip. Again, these guys are top. But still, you have to catch inside lanes. If you're not catching them, you'll fall behind.
Yeah.
Now I hope you go bot. You don't go bot. The guy takes it. You go mid. That's fine as well. But you will funnel gold into Ezreal. You want to funnel gold in yourself. You don't want to let your team get gold. You want to get gold yourself. And now this is just running around the map looking for fights. But your main goal should be looking to go side lane, farming the waves, push the waves. This wave will be pushed in as fast as possible. So you should be here faster. Just always think about what's the next wave to just take, get more ahead, farm, scale, get our Rabadons. Then we can fight whatever we want. Especially when if you have TP here. If you could have had TP here because Ignite did nothing for you in the laning phase. TP would have been so much better. Okay.
Right.
Next time maybe take it, depending on the matchup. But most of the time I think you should take it, especially against a race champion that you have no clear pressure on. Just get your TP. It's a good summoner spell if you use it right. That is. And then you want to contest this, but you don't have Rabadons, you don't have Flash. You're a very weak Vladimir.
Right.
This guy is not in position. This guy is here. They are strong. Shyvana got out of control from the kills we got her, gifted her in the beginning. So all these mistakes just add up and come back to bite you in the late game and in the game itself. This is over. This guy is not in position to fight. So this is should be given. You W for no reason again in the beginning. This guy is not in the fight yet. He comes now. But played as well. I don't know what happened here. If you can analyze it if you want, but this started off as a
bad fight to take.
Not a fight to take. Just stall, wait, and your W here wasn't even good.
Yeah.
So you only art this guy, I think. This guy just jumps on the Silas here, which is very bad. He's out of position now. He gets CC'd. You get a very good E on everybody. This guy just dies here, gets E'd as well. Yasuo is dead, which is a very strong champion in their team at the moment. So that's why probably you won this. He W's you instead of like killing this guy straight away. Your LeBlanc is kind of lost in here. This guy has no ultimate. This guy has no ultimate, and if this guy had ultimate, it would have been a completely different story. So this is all coming back to good for you. But in the beginning, maybe going for this like a bit, not use your W straight away, just R'ing them all and just E'ing them, basic attack, try to stall them for this guy to come was a good play. But full commit here wasn't like the best play. But it turned out well.
Got lucky.
It's a coin flip after all. Okay, but you have to think about these things a lot. Alright. And also, nobody's catching this.
Yeah.
And also, what are you doing now? You're not catching this. They're dead. You don't need to be here. You need to be here fast. Pushing the waves. You're losing. You're sharing XP. They can get this tower themselves. This guy is here, which he died for no reason. They're all dead. They cannot hold two guys here. The LeBlanc cannot hold. You cannot. You don't need to push this with your team. You just need to get push sidelines, and also you can push this if you want. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to be here. And you're sharing XP and gold. You're not working towards your Rabadons good. I mean, you have Rabadons now, I think, because you got some kills, I think, or some assists. Yeah. But again, we're just going for fights all over again. We're not farming at all.
Yeah.
And again, we get into a fight and we die. Coin flip. We lost the coin flip this time. Okay. So we're not focusing on getting side lanes. We just fight. It's not Korea. Okay. Just stick to farming. Okay. Just so this worked. Coin flip worked. Now it didn't work, and it's happens. And now they can even get Baron if they want to, or just get the inhibitor, get it whatever they want to. This is bad. They go for the end here, very risky one. Oh, they didn't want to get the Baron. They want to end, but miscalculation on this one. Maybe they could have gotten this, but now it's just coin flip. Now it's just the game is just out of control. Now it's just you have to focus to get in the fights, but now you're not ready for this. You're not don't have your. I mean, you're pretty strong, but you're under farm heavily.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're not collecting side lanes. We're just going through random fights every time. We're not assessing the situations. We're just going for random fights here as well. We're not thinking about where he might be. We're not thinking about where we should position ourselves. Okay, so it's all those things come into play, and you'll be in a bad position if you don't think about these. Okay. Yeah, so that's mainly what happened in this game that made us to lose. Let's see the defeat screen here. Let's see the last team fight. See how you play a team fight. Oh shit. This guy is caught. You are again pretty bad.
That's where I feel like I wasted my R really hard
Yeah,
right there.
W for no reason again. You flash here. Focus to the Yasuo. Yasuo gets lucky. And it's unfortunate. But yeah. We had Magi's too. Kindle Gem. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's about it with this game. Okay.
Yep.
So it's mainly what happened. It's a lot of mistakes that happened in the early game that just cost us a lot. Okay.
For sure.